She got kicked out of the school for her dysfunctional behavior, and she bragged about how she was coming back around.
I'm coming back around.
The organization involved telling First Alert 4 tonight she was never even invited.
This is Janiniera Werry, but the world knows her as Sexyy Red. 2 years ago, she was a single mother working at McDonald's, making $7.25 an hour. Today, she's worth $2 million and has Drake begging for collaborations. But here's what makes her story truly insane. She did it all by being everything the music industry said she couldn't be. This is the story of how one woman from St. Louis flipped the entire music industry on its head by refusing to play their game.
R-E-D, play with me, I put a pothole in your teeth. I went down my throat, come hot and ready, no soft shit.
St. Louis, Missouri, 2021. Jannie Werry is 23 years old, broke and desperate. She's got 2 kids, no support, and bills stacking up like Jenga blocks. Her job at McDonald's barely covers rent. Her family thinks she's wasting time making music. Everyone thinks she's crazy for believing she can make it. But Janae has something most people don't: zero shame. See, the music industry has always had rules for women. Be sexy, but not too sexy. Be confident, but not too aggressive. Be authentic, but don't make anyone uncomfortable. Janae looks at those rules and does something revolutionary. She ignores them completely. She starts making music that's so raw, so explicit, so unapologetically sexual that even her own mother won't listen to it. And the industry reacts exactly how you'd expect. They hate it. Record executives call it unmarketable. Radio programmers say it's too explicit. Music journalists label it problematic. But Janae doesn't care about executives or programmers or journalists. She cares about one person, herself. 2022. Janae drops a song called Pound Town. It's crude, it's graphic, it's everything the music industry says women shouldn't rap about.
Town, just left Pound Town. Let my nigga, he just took a bitch down.
Within hours, it's trending on TikTok. Not because of some expensive marketing campaign, but because teenage girls are finally hearing someone say what they've been thinking. See, for decades, male rappers have bragged about their sexual conquests. They've built entire careers on explicit content. But when women do the same thing, suddenly it's inappropriate. Janae exposes this double standard by completely obliterating it. Pound Town gets 5 million views in a week, then 10 million, then 50 million. And something extraordinary happens. Women start celebrating. They're not just listening to Sexyy Red, they're adopting her attitude, her confidence, her complete refusal to apologize for being sexual. The comment sections are flooded with women saying, "Finally, someone who says what we're really thinking." But the industry still doesn't get it. They keep waiting for the backlash, for the boycotts, for the moral outrage that usually destroys careers built on controversy. Instead, Sexyy Red gets bigger. 2023, Drake calls, not to criticize, to collaborate. Nicki Minaj reaches out. The same industry that rejected her is now begging for her attention. But here's where Sexyy Red's business genius becomes clear. She doesn't change her music to fit their expectations. She makes them adapt to hers. Every collaboration stays true to her brand. She refuses to be sanitized for mainstream consumption. Rich Baby Daddy with Drake debuts at number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100. Her album Hood Hottest Princess hits the top 15. Suddenly, the unmarketable artist is outselling industry darlings. But the real revelation isn't her chart success. It's what she represents. Sexyy Red has proven that authenticity beats manufactured appeal every single time. The psychology behind her success is simple but powerful. In a world of fake personalities and calculated images, real recognizes real. Her fans don't just like her music. They see themselves in her story, a single mother who refused to let circumstances define her limits. She's not just an artist, she's proof that you can come from nothing and still refuse to compromise who you are. The numbers are staggering. Over 100 million streams, sold-out tours, brand deals worth millions. But the real impact goes beyond money. Sexyy Red has given an entire generation of women permission to be unapologetically themselves, to talk about sex without shame, to be aggressive without apology, to take up space without asking permission. Critics still don't understand her appeal. They call her music lowbrow and predict her career will be short-lived. But they're missing the fundamental truth. Sexyy Red isn't trying to impress critics. She's speaking to the millions of women who've been told to quiet down, cover up, and behave.
All my niggas give me that. You know I'm sexy, I'm the best. I say, ooh, baby.
And those women are responding with their wallets, their streams, and their unwavering loyalty. The traditional music industry spent decades telling women how to be successful. Stay in your lane, don't offend anyone, let others control your narrative. Sexyy Red looked at that playbook and threw it in the trash. She built her success on being exactly who she is, loud, proud, and completely unfiltered. In an industry obsessed with image management, she chose radical authenticity. In a world that punishes women for being sexual, she turned sexuality into power. In a business that rewards conformity, she made rebellion profitable. The rise of Sexyy Red isn't just a success story, it's a masterclass in personal branding. Sometimes the best way to stand out isn't to fit in. It's to be so undeniably yourself that the world has no choice but to pay attention. And when you're that authentic, that confident, that unapologetic, success becomes inevitable, because real recognizes real, and Sexyy Red is as real as it gets.